and welcome to this episode of the Corporate Escapists TV show and podcast. I am your host, Christine Innes, and I am delighted to have the very beautiful Nikki Rich joining me. Thank you so much for being here, beautiful. I am so
Hi,
excited.
so honored to be here.
Oh, it's just so amazing. And like, I wanted to get you on the show because,
Mhm.
like, honestly, I'm reading your bio and I'm like going, God damn, this woman is on fire. Like, with everything that you are doing right now, when, like I just said to you off camera, like, I think the most important thing for people to get from our conversation today is just to go for it and, to
Yeah.
really follow your passion, because the opportunities are endless. So do you want to just share a little bit about yourself, the amazing you, and really, how you got to where you are today?
Yes. Well, a little bit about me. I am here in Los Angeles, California, originally from South Carolina. I am a TV and a talk show host, as well as a radio personality here for the Nikki Rich Show, what I created in 2011. And this year is our 10th year anniversary.
That's so
So,
exciting.
yes, I created the Nikki Rich Show where we help to encourage, to promote, to also give back to the community with entrepreneurs that are in the sports field, the entertainment, news, in all genres. There are, tech. We pretty much interview everybody, and have so many amazing people on our show. But I created this network, and look, we were able to connect with you. So it's been an amazing journey thus far. Myself, I have been seen on TMZ. I'm also an ambassador for the Oprah Winfrey Network, and also media as well. And I just love people, and I love being a teacher and of service, to the people in our community.
Yeah, I love that so much. And I think, like, my
Mhm.
mum used to say to me that, Christine, you could talk underwater. And I'm like, you know what? Like, now look at me. Like, yes, I can. Like, and it's surprising, isn't it, that, the power of our voice, we don't
Mhm.
realize how much that we can really help and inspire so many other people that, can connect to us just by us being ourselves and being real and sharing who we
Yeah.
are.
Yes. And just a little bit more, I'm a number one international best-selling author.
I love it. I love it.
Yes. I mean, and we've had so much success in 2020. I've been featured on 6 magazine covers, 8 billboards. I mean, it has been amazing. And I know 2021 is going to be even better. And like I said today, I'm just honored to be here.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. What do you think, like, has been like one of the biggest things that you've learned personally by really sort of following your passion? What have you learned from it yourself?
Well, for myself, everything to me is more on a spiritual level. I put God first in everything I do. And when I, put him first, I think everything else falls in place. You know, whether it's spiritual, my health, just everything, your business, your family, your friends, all of that to me, I incorporate it all in what I do daily.
Yeah.
It's like a daily, how exercise is like, you gotta keep it up, you gotta keep, with it. And I feel like just connecting and just having that good energy, that positive energy, you gotta keep that. You gotta practice that
Yeah.
daily. It's not
Yeah.
an easy task, but you gotta keep keep with it.
Yeah, and it definitely isn't easy because I mean it's life. Like we all have ups and
Hmm.
downs and stuff with it, but it is very true. Like I'm a big believer that when you put that positive energy out there, you attract so much more goodness
Yes,
back into your life. And
yes.
sometimes it is just by smiling to somebody or saying hello, and that ripple effect
Hmm.
is just immense out there as well. So I totally believe that. What has been one of the biggest or maybe one of the most rewarding career achievements that you've had so far?
Uh, the most rewarding achievements was just even, connecting with Oprah.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest. Connecting with her. I actually have two. Connecting with her, being able to go to her birthday party, interview with her, um, interview at the OWN network. I mean, not with her, but on the OWN network is amazing. And also interviewing Tyler Perry. So those two amazing moguls, they inspire me so much. And just to be able to be with your inspirations is so powerful to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like those pinch me moments. You're like going, did that happen? Did that really
Yes.
happen? So yeah, no, definitely. And what about obviously, you've had quite a successful career over the last sort of
Hmm.
10 years and really, you've done lots of different things, not only with your TV show, obviously been interviewing people on the red carpet, as you said, you're a best-selling author as well. What are the things that keeps driving you to keep pushing you even further every year?
Well, what keeps driving me is, the challenges that I face. It allows me to, just keep going, just got to keep pushing, keep fighting, because I feel like when you go through, you're going to go through those challenges and things, but you got to keep going. So it allows me to look at, the situation and just go ahead, just keep fighting. For me myself, one challenge that I've been facing is kidney disease. I am a kidney warrior, and I'm in the process of getting a kidney transplant. So, while I'm pursuing my vision, my passion, and doing what I love, I'm here fighting this battle as well. So it inspires me to keep going because I feel like God has given me a second chance, a
Mm.
second chance of life, So I
Yeah.
just really, really try to push, forward. And I just wake up and every day it's a new day that I'm on earth. And so I just make the best of it.
Yeah, and I love that so much because I think it's really, I mean, it takes a very unique individual, and this is why I really do admire yourself because I've obviously been following you for just like a short period of time, but I see like
Mhm.
going, okay, well, she's off to dialysis today, but then like that afternoon or like the next day, you're back in business, and
Yes,
it really takes a very strong person, but also a right type of mindset for somebody to be able to see that as something that they can embrace and to keep pushing forward and use that sort of, I guess, the pain or the struggles as motivation to
it
keep
is.
going as well.
And it's not easy. I'm gonna tell you, behind closed doors, it's a lot of pain. But the thing about it is, I persevered through it, and it makes me even feel good to be like, you getting through it. You're not, just letting it get you down, and you're not just letting it get to you. You persevering, and I'm gonna tell you, it motivates me. Even people always say, "Why do you do your show?" And you got this going on. It's because that's just imagine if I wasn't. I probably would be stressed out, and all kind of with everything that I'm dealing with. It just helps me. Just like people that have problems or been through a situation and they write a book, they pour their all into their book. I'm pouring my all into my show.
Yeah. And like, as I said to you, like, it really is, people see one persona, I guess, when they see you online. And a
Mhm.
lot of people don't realize, what we've gone through, behind the scenes to really front up and to, be ourselves and share the stories to really allow and then to continue to inspire people as well, because it
Yes.
is hard work every single day.
It is. It's so much hard work, but you will get it done. I feel like, the whole thing about a dream, you want to make it a reality, you got to keep doing the work until it becomes a reality. You got to keep going.
Oh, that hits home so much with me because I have a quote that I came up with and it says dreams plus action equal reality, because you can dream, but if you have no action, it's not going to become a reality. So
No.
that is just so on point with everything that I
Yes.
stand for. And you've got to do the work and you've got to do it for yourself. Is that what you feel like? You've got to do it for you, not for what other people, but if you do it for yourself, it makes it more of that passion project, but also too,
Hmm.
you're more committed to it.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What do you see in the next, say, 12 months for yourself?
Well, in the next 12 months, I have taken this year to just celebrate. It's a celebration year.
Yeah.
This is our 10 year, and I said, for these days, these 365 days, we're gonna celebrate, because even when you're doing what you love, whether it's a business or what have you, you gotta take time to enjoy those wins. You gotta celebrate. Celebrate we're celebrating all the years, all the things that we've done prior to this 10th year. And we're gonna enjoy this year. We're gonna take it all in and we're gonna celebrate it and then move forward from there.
Oh, I love that so much. I was literally just having another conversation all about celebration. And it is so true because we do sometimes forget, don't we? Like to
Hmm.
forget just even the smaller little wins that we've had and to take that time to celebrate.
Yes.
So, what is one of the big celebrations that you want to do this year to, really enjoy like the success that you've had?
Oh, yes. Well, our anniversary is April the 4th, 2021. And we will be having a weekend of celebration from April the 2nd through the 5th. And we're going to have a big celebration, invite people. Well, not so big. Not too big because we're in quarantine. But I mean,
Yeah.
meaning big as in spirit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I
Not
love
like a lot of
it.
people or anything,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
big in spirit,
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, so I'm looking forward to that weekend and just really, like I said, enjoying celebrating and
Yeah.
just enjoying that time.
Yeah, no, definitely. In the last sort of 10 years of obviously being in business, how have you seen it sort of change? Obviously, there's been so many changes,
Oh
even
my
just with
gosh.
technology, but how have you seen the changes, obviously, within yourself and with your business over the last 10 years?
Well, I would say in the beginning, I really didn't know what I was doing. And I grew. I shaped it up. I did my
Yeah.
research. I always research is the key when it's something you want to do. But I started formulating, just really restructuring my business. Even this year is even restructuring right now, because each year is different to me. I can tell you what I did each and every year. It changes. Your audience changes. As you grow, everything grows. And, we've been restructuring because, I would say one year we was working with artists, a lot of artists. And then another year we were working with a lot of corporations. And then, even like this year, we still working with a lot of corporations, but a lot of tech companies, so it changes. Everything
Yeah.
changes, and I love it. I love it. I love it. You make new connections. The network is growing because there's so many new social media platforms now, and you can make money from them. If you choose to make money from them, and it's so many things that's happening. And I was ready for this. We've always been online, so we were prepared. Nothing changed with us, really, far as, social media and different things like that. So because we always been online, so it was a smooth transition. But far as our business and the structure, it changes to me every year.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that, a lot of people who step into business, as they sort of, as you said, they find themselves and find and learn more about themselves, that then obviously their business changes as well. And
Yeah.
it's sort of like, oh, well, hang on, I've got to now move because I've moved myself. And, you keep growing and expanding.
Yes, and your audience, meaning not just the people who watching, but also the consumers.
Mm.
So it's so many things that you got to look at. You be like, oh my goodness, let me go with this, let me go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. No, and it's exciting too. Like, I mean, I think that's one of the things that I love about being an entrepreneur, is that it is exciting because there is constant change as well. And I've learned more about me, and I get to meet like amazing people as well. And, I feel like I get like the best seat in the house sometimes because I have amazing
Yes,
conversations and I learn so much more as well.
yes, yes. I love it.
Yeah. And what would you say if somebody's sitting out there right now and they're watching and they're going, you know what, I want to work for myself. I want to, be creative with it. What would the message be for those people?
My message to people is, to definitely be real with yourself on what you really want to do. You got to be real with yourself, and you have to research what you want to do, because it makes everything easier. Because it's when you start doing, I know when you start getting into something new, you start asking everybody, well, what do you think about this? Or how do you guys think this will be? Or do you think I should do this? But it's what you want to do.
Mm.
Do what you want to do and do it how you want to do it. There's no certain way you can do it, because guess what? You are creating it.
Yep.
Nobody can't teach you, or I mean, they can give you advice, they can show you certain tips and different things like that, but you can create any way you want, because somebody out there is going to be drawn to you. They're going to like whatever you do or provide.
Yeah. I think that is like the mantra that everybody needs to have in their life, because it
Hmm.
is so true. If you just do you, like there is
Hmm.
no, like everyone says to me, oh, who do you want to be like? I said, you know what? Like I really admire all of these amazing people, but I want to be me. I don't want to be
Exactly.
anybody else by myself. Because I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm just doing me. And I
Yes.
think it's
And you
so
can
important.
do it. You can do your business the way you want to do it. Nobody can tell you. They can't tell you. They can just give you tips or advice.
Mhm.
Oh, but you still gonna have the overall say so.
Yeah. Absolutely. And just own it, like own it, really step into your power and
Hmm.
own everything that you do, and just, be really proud of it. And I think one of the biggest things that I have had to learn myself, and I don't know if this, resonates with you, is going, you know what, if you stumble or I don't like to use the word like if it doesn't work or it fails, it's just going, this is just a learning process for me to be able to
It
make
is.
myself better and make my business better as well.
Yes, it is. It's definitely a learning process. And I mean, shoot, it just helps you, to go to that next level. And then you might come back to it again, just like you did before. You be like, oh, I've seen this before.
Yep.
I've
Yep.
seen this, so now I know I need to do this or I need to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I like, obviously I love chatting to you, and I think what you're doing is absolutely amazing, and you're really owning it. And you know,
Yeah.
one of the things that I really do, like I said, I really do admire is the fact that you've got your own personal struggles, but you're still showing up and, you know, doing
Mhm.
what you love. So I just want to say thank you so much for being here and, you know, sharing about your story and, you know, giving so much amazing advice and for your time. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Thank you. I just want to inspire others, people out there that's living their dreams, that also facing, the challenging
Mhm.
situations. Just know you are strong. You are a warrior. Keep fighting. You got this.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I am going to pop all the links where everyone can go and follow you, and make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you go over and subscribe to Nikki's channel. And thank you so much for being here, beautiful. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for everyone watching this episode today. And as I said, make sure you subscribe and to follow your passion every single day and live life to the fullest.